Every 10 years, the federal government sends out a census for all of us to fill out. We all got them in our mailboxes 2 years ago. Well, now they're showing up again in mailboxes all across South Florida.
3.5 million households, in fact, have been selected for a follow-up report, but some say it's really an invasion of privacy. Jen is back now to break it all down for us.
Lori Calvin, information gathered from these surveys, according to the Census Bureau, is used to figure out which communities need what, a new school, a new highway, or a hospital. We found out what turns people off most isn't answering the actual questions, but feeling as if they have to.
I just wonder, what are they getting out of threatening us to fill these forms out?
The forms in question are all part of this, the American Community Survey, mailed out by the federal government. Inside are a series of questions that, according to the paperwork, must be answered. And that made this South Florida mom, who asked not to be identified, a little uncomfortable.
I kind of thought the questions that were being asked were a little bit intrusive.
Unlike the ones sent out every 10 years, this census is done annually, and many Americans aren't happy to get them.
They sent in a letter before we received the packet. They sent the packet, and then they sent a postcard after we received the packet.
Congresswoman Ros-Lehtinen, along with other Republican House members, recently passed an amendment saying this survey should not be part of the census and taxpayers shouldn't have to foot the bill.
I think $2.5 billion could be put to better use than finding out whether people need help getting dressed in the morning.
We contacted the Census Bureau, who sent us lots of literature explaining why the ACS is passed out annually. They say it helps supply the country credible and cost-efficient economic and social statistics, and explain that they say it's mandatory so more people will respond.
We all fill it out, and then we're thinking, okay, I guess it's mandatory because they tell me that it is, but it really is not.
I kind of felt like they were bullying me.
This woman isn't filling out her form. Time will tell if she will face a fine. Even the census director admits action is rarely taken against violators.
And the Bureau just tells us it actually costs more money to chase down citizens who choose not to fill out the forms because multiple notices are sent out, phone calls are made, and sometimes people even go out door to door to get those answers. Now, even though the House voted to get rid of the ACS, Representative Ros-Lehtinen says it will likely go nowhere in the Senate.